Good afternoon, everybody. We talk about Brazilian and Japanese breakfast. In world have different cultures, and no is different on the breakfast. And we show Brazilian breakfast and Japanese breakfast is very different. And Brazilian breakfast.
Oh, wow.
And for Brazilians, breakfast is the most important meal. We need rich breakfast, but more important meal is lunch. Then in breakfast we eat bread, milk, cheese, cheese, cake, ham, and this is traditional in Brazil. Is French bread, but no is from French. Just called French bread, and is very delicious. And coffee, Brazilians like coffee, and this is French bread. The most people in Brazil eat French bread in the morning. Another food traditional is cheese bread. It's from Brazil. The most Brazilians like this. And why Brazilians eat this? Because we need energy for work in the morning. We need be healthy, and we don't need too much, because time between the breakfast and the lunch is short, and the lunch is the main meal, and we eat too much in lunch, and we eat a little in the morning because it's the short time, and we need the energy for work in the morning and study, think about everything. Then Satoru explain you the first kind of breakfast, Japanese breakfast.
Oh, we got it here. This one here, she's got the picture for you.
I describe Japanese breakfast. Japanese has two types of breakfast. I will describe two types is rice and bread. So I will describe type of rice. This is kind of Japanese traditional
Of course.
rice and miso soup and fish. And, sometimes pickles. Yeah. And Japanese people, almost Japanese people think breakfast is very important. Because almost Japanese people hard worker. Yeah. If I eat breakfast, we can do anything all day. No activity. And sorry, wait a minute. I describe reason. Almost Japanese people eat rice because rice is staple food in Japan.
Staple.
Staple.
Staple. Staple.
Yeah. That's all. There, as a
Staple.
What is staple?
And we'll ask the questions at the end. Very good. Don't forget that question. Very good question.
Oh.
Some people in Japan, they used to eat bread. With coffee or milk. The first reason, bread is not needed to cook. So many people not have a time in the morning, but bread is just toast, very easy to cook. Yeah. And first reason, easy to eat. Yeah. Bread is we have no time in the morning, so bread is we can eat everywhere, whenever. Yeah. So in Japan, we used to eat bread too. Conclusion. Brazil and Japan is difficult culture. Brazil main meal is lunch, and in Japan main meal is breakfast. Yeah. So we have each different culture, so we have different breakfast. Thank you for your attention.
Excellent. Very good. Wonderful job. Any questions for them? Any questions?
What is staple?
What is a staple? What does he mean by staple?
staple is main food.
The main food. So the staples in Japan is rice. What is the staple in Brazil? What is your staples? More than one type of staples.
Breakfast is French bread.
Okay, that's not your staples though. The staples are the main type of food. So in Canada, what do you think our staples are in Canada? Bread, wheat, grains, meat, potatoes. Okay, those are our staples. Those are our main ingredients that we use. Sugars and flour and rice, corn, beef, meats. Those are staples. Things that we use. Sugar is part of our staples, yes. And we put sugar in almost everything. Haven't you tasted all our foods are very sweet? So that's a staple. We need that in Canada as a tradition or for our food to survive. So yes, the staple for you would be rice, and for you would probably be meat, potatoes, everything. Very similar to North America. Yes, so your staples. Okay? So those are the main foods you eat. Fish are a staple. Okay, what about Korea? What are the staples in Korea?
Similar to Japan.
Similar to Japan, rice. Yes, exactly. So those are your main ingredients that you use mostly all the time, the ones you have in your cupboard. You open the cupboard doors, rice, dried goods, whatever those are. So, very good. Any other questions?
French bread is made by your house or by shop?
Who makes the French bread? Do you make French bread?
No.
No?
No.
Who makes the French bread?
Cafeteria.
The cafeteria or the baker?
Yeah, the supermarket.
Yeah, no. And what is French bread? Now, you said it's not made in France, but why is it called French bread? Do you know?
Good question.
It's the way that it's made. Like a baguette. You know what a baguette? Thin, long piece of bread. That's a baguette. That's like a French bread.
Baguette.
That's right. Those are baguettes.
Small.
Yeah, the French bread is a bit bigger than a baguette. It's long and very thick crust, right? Very hard crust. Tuck, tuck, tuck. You can knock on the crust. It's dry on the outside, but very soft and delicious and moist on the inside. So you see French bread when you go to the bakery. You ask for a loaf of French bread. You'll give you a specific type of bread. It'll be very crusty, golden brown on the outside. You could knock on it, very dry on the outside, but very moist on the inside. Yes, it's the way they make it. That's French bread. Yes, excellent. Any other questions? All right. Oh,
what is called French bread?
Why is it called French bread?
Call it the French bread.
It is. Why is it called French bread? Do you know why?
Why it's called?
It's from France.
From roots.
The roots come from France. Those are the original baker.
The original baguette is from France,
I see.
and in Brazil changed for small. And
I got it.
So the French little buns, French buns, the same sort of crusty outside, soft on the inside, white bread. Not whole wheat though, right? Always white bread, right? White flour. Not usually with oats or grains in it. That would be a different style of bread. So yes, very good. All right. Excellent. Good job, everyone.